Welcome to Haiku Canada's Teachable Moments podcast. My name's Vera Constantineau, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to 6 short podcast episodes. Teachable Moments are intended to be an introduction to haiku with what I believe will be easy to follow ideas. These ideas and opinions are my own, and they're my approach to writing haiku and may not work for everyone. Hi, I'm Vera. Welcome to episode 4 of Teachable Moments. This time I'm going to talk about juxtaposition. I've already spoken of it previously. However, it's the hardest concept of haiku to master, I think, and deserves to be spoken of at length. If you Google juxtaposition, as I did, you'll turn up 115 million responses. Are they all the same? Of course not. That would be too simple, wouldn't it? So let's go with my friend and yours, the Oxford Dictionary definition. The fact of two things being seen or placed close together with contrasting effect. The juxtaposition of these two images. I'll give you an example. Birth month. Telling all my secrets to the sky. I'm allowing you to know this is someone's birth month. I'm letting you know all my secrets are being spilled. But not really. I'm only telling the deep darks to the sky. My secrets are still safe. As I said up top, this is a hard concept. When I began writing haiku in the early 2000s, I couldn't get a lock on it. I wrote sentence-like haiku. I wrote bad images with no connection. I was very frustrated. I'd read and reread one of my favorite haiku journals and tried to understand the work that was being published. I broke poems down, much the same as I've done in these podcasts. On this particular day, I decided to try something new. I was waiting outside a deli grocery shop where my daughter worked, and it was getting close to dinner time. I was hungry, likely tempted by the delicious smells of food coming from the exhaust vent on the deli roof. I knew from repeated readings that line 1 represented an important thought, completed by the second line. I knew line 2 and line 3 were their own separate story. So I did this with the simplest question. I asked myself what I liked. I was hungry, and I like mashed potatoes. So I wrote down mashed potatoes. I asked myself what I didn't like, and since I'd had a mammogram that day, I said breast exam day. I wrote that down. I separated the two lines on a napkin and asked what these two lines had in common. Lumps. That's what. So I wrote down lumps. Then I shuffled the lines to bring the ideas together, and after some work, the poem read like this. Breast exam day. Checking the mashed potatoes for lumps. Now, it would be easy if I could just say that fell in place right away, but I had to switch the lines, think about what I had, and develop that poem. You can do this. You only need to find the key that opens you up. This idea worked for me. Like all my other ideas, it may not work for you, but there is something that will unlock that part of you that is struggling for whatever reason. Sometimes just the discussion of haiku brings you to a place where you have a deeper understanding of something. And that's another podcast. I'm Vera. Thanks for listening. Bye for now. This has been a teachable moment. Thanks for listening. I hope you found this time helpful. If you would like to find out more about haiku and Haiku Canada, you can visit the Haiku Canada website, www.haikucanada.org, where you will find a PDF of this and every podcast script. I'm Vera. Bye for now.